A few days ago, someone presented to me this coin called BOA. Now, don't go out there and buy this, okay? I just want you to hear this out. This is how crazy things are getting right now. This is how much insanity there is out there right now. This kind of worries me because now that I'm starting to see this, I don't know if we're getting to the top of the bull market yet. I hope not. I hope this is still the beginning. But he shares with me this coin and says to me, listen, this is what you call a blind trust deal. Now, blind trust in crypto to me just doesn't fly. I want to know some things. I want some details, right? This was one of those coins where all I knew was 100 coins total and 50 circulating. Well, I didn't put any money in. I just didn't feel comfortable. I just felt like, it's just not even worth the risk. And he was like, yeah, come on, $200, $300, $500, try it out. I was like, not going to do it. To me, I got other things I could put that kind of money on. I just feel like I know I'm going to throw that away. Even though I can lose it, I know I can throw it. I just know I'm going to throw it away. Well, let me show you something. You see that coin right here? Let me move myself out the way. You see this coin right here? $62,734. Out the gate, it came out at $92,000. I had the chance to buy this, and I did not buy this. The guy who showed it to me rubbed it in my face. He made $500,000. Now, I am not saying let me add myself to the screen here. Okay, now, I am not saying to go and buy this. Not at all. 100 total coins, 50 circulating. No website. Okay, if you do any research on this, there's no website. There's like nothing out there on this. I am not saying go and buy this. I'm just showing you an example of how crazy this is. I personally am putting $0 in this. I mean, it's pumping a little bit right now, but I just don't have any confidence in something like this that has this kind of price right now. And by the way, make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this video. I do have some gems for you guys, okay? There is some gems I'm going to share with you guys, so make sure you watch this one. This is the good stuff today, all right? But listen, the market does appear to be taking a little bit of a dip. It's like Bitcoin is resting. Let's pull this out to a one-day chart. I don't see anything here, in my opinion, troubling. Like I actually put a tweet out yesterday. I said that in my trading groups that I discussed in, everyone is talking about a short-term bear market for crypto, and as far as DeFi goes, no one is talking about any kind of bearish trends or forecasting whatsoever. But in when it comes to Bitcoin, a rest is always good. It really is. By getting that little bit of a rest in there, by getting that little bit of a break, and that correction in there, that's good. That's healthy trading. Anytime we start building things in a straight line, we run into trouble. We always do. If you take and look at the one-day chart, look even a weekly chart, but look at the one-day chart and just go back in history and look for every time that Bitcoin did something in straight lines. It just never stands. You know what I'm saying? Either up or even down. Okay, it just never stands. So make sure that you, in your mind right now, you don't think to yourself, oh my God, it's all over. I've already seen that hype like pumping around there. Everyone's like, oh, it's all over. It's gloom and doom. No, it's not over. Good corrections are good, but as you can see right here, look at the TVL. Total value locked right now in DeFi, $6.82 billion. And this has not been slowing down. It is consistently growing. Even now, even look at this. You have a small, tiny little dip there, but it's nothing to be concerned about, in my opinion. It is a growing market, and there's more to come. That's the thing about DeFi right now. There's a whole lot more to come. I mean, if you think about this too, I mean, you have crap like this. Crap, just garbage. I don't know what the hell this is. There's really no information on this, and it's doing well. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to the DeFi world, everything is still in really good shape. Now, I want to change speeds real fast and get out of DeFi and that kind of conversation and get into a conversation about a more traditional project. I saw this was shared with me by another friend, and I thought this was just cool and deserves some airtime. And I know that I have a lot of people who are on my channel, subscribers, that you guys are big fans of Qtum. I honestly don't own any Qtum. I don't own any, but I have to say, this has been the most interesting news that I have seen come out of traditional crypto in a little while. This blockchain application is going to go for offline staking. And I think that's a pretty big deal right now, considering the fact when you think about staking, And you know me, if you've been following my channel, I'm a pretty big staker. As a matter of fact, let me show you a staking wallet real quick. This over here, this is my, like a simple example, this is my Phantom staking wallet. And by the way, if you're not staking Phantom, you definitely need to give this a try. This is not even a week, and I've already gotten 704 Phantom in, and I'm pretty happy with it, very clean and easy. But as you know, if you follow my channel, I am a big fan of staking. So seeing that, you know, there's an offline staking option over here, this is pretty cool. It's got my interest. I'm not exactly sure 100% how it's going to work. I'm going to take the time to dive in and look at it. But this is the kind of stuff I like to see. I like to see some innovation. I like to see some change, something different, you know what I mean? A new approach. That's, I don't know, I always see that as healthy. And especially in the staking side, because I know a lot of people don't get into staking because there's a lot of coins out there where you're required to have a computer on 24/7 or put your staking wallet on a server or utilize a staking service you have to pay for. With this right here, I think this is cool, and it could be a game changer. Maybe you'll see others fall in line. So if you're a Qtum fan, I wanted to make sure to point this out and get your attention with it. Now, you remember that little token I was talking to you guys about? I showed you that sell that was going on and how strong it was, and it was all community based. It was open predict. Well, they did an update. Here's an update on their token supply, but basically their circulating supply is lower than intended. I guess some people had some problems during the sell. They didn't provide all their money, or they couldn't get it in on time. So the real circulating supply, it went from 1 million. Now it's 929,707 tokens. That is pretty damn low. Now, this is, in my opinion, as someone who actually owns some of these tokens, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I like this. I think this is a good thing. I have briefly spoken with the team to try to get some out of them, but they're really tight-lipped on the things that they're doing, and really tight-lips on the future. But I can tell you this, that I know they have some meaningful partnerships coming up. I'm pretty sure, based off of the activity of the token, that it wouldn't surprise me if we see an exchange announcement coming up here pretty soon. As you can see right now on markets, it's on Poloniex and Uniswap right now. Uniswap being it's a larger exchange by volume right now. But based on the nature of the technology and based off of how it's been performing, it will not surprise me if we see a major, like a tier 2 or something big coming out here really soon. So make sure to keep your eyes on OPT. I'm a big fan of it. I am a big fan of it, not just an investor. I'm a fan of what they're doing. I'm a fan of how their approach has been. Now, that other token, remember this token I mentioned, what was it, last week? I said Parsic. I've been seeing the conversation of Parsic kind of going around in the DeFi circles, right? And it was kind of surprising because it's an oracle, all right? It's an oracle, and it's not just focused on DeFi, but it actually provides some pretty good things. I've been seeing more people talking about Parsic. I've been seeing more people getting engaged to Parsic. I wanted to tell you guys that I have moved Parsic from my short-term portfolio, meaning like I'm just going to buy it and sell it kind of thing, because I see some potential in popping. I'm going to put it in more. I'm going to put a nice little bit. I'm not going to go heavy with it. I'm going to put a nice little bit into a longer-term kind of portfolio, like a mid-term portfolio. I want to see what happens. I do. I want to see what happens with Parsic, because right now, as far as exchanges go, its biggest hitter is Uniswap. And then obviously is also in Poloniex. But I have a feeling they'll have some room to grow. It wouldn't surprise me if soon we start seeing them on better exchanges, maybe a KuCoin, Huobi, I don't know, maybe something like that can be coming up. But I also know they have some partnerships in line, rumored. I don't know. I've never actually talked to the team about this. This is stuff that I've seen rumored, again, in the DeFi circle. So I'm very curious to see how this pans out. So I'm moving this one into more of a midterm play. You don't have to do what I do, okay? I mean, I could be wrong, and these guys can like completely fail and bomb. But just based off their technology, based off the conversations I see out there, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance on this one right here. I am going to engage the team. I want to learn more. I'm going to see if I can get more information that I can share with you guys. Some meaningful information that would maybe help you guys decide how you want to play this one. I know some of you guys bought it and made some damn good money, because it has pumped like crazy from the first time. From the first time I mentioned this coin has gone up like 3,000%. That's the truth. 3,000% from the first time I mentioned this token. So, I mean, to all you guys who did get it early, congratulations to you. Now, another big hitter that I want to talk about. Okay, so on this channel, I've mentioned some pretty big hitters. I think some of the biggest hitters I had so far is word of mouth token, because 2 days after I mentioned word of mouth, Palm Beach Confidential recommended it, and then I did Parsic, and then about a week later it went up 3,000%. HAKKA Financial, okay, this is another. I've been telling you guys, and I've had such serious from a lot of you guys, so many people pushing back on HAKKA Finance because it's hard to understand. But I keep telling you, look at the team behind HAKKA. This is not scammy ass yams. This isn't the bullshit cowboy token. This isn't your garbage freaking pastas. Okay, there's a lot of scammy DeFi out there, but I'm telling you right now, HAKKA is not one of those. When it comes to DeFi, HAKKA is going to be a big name. I'm telling you, it's going to be a big name. But listen, they're talking about their liquidity mining they have an update on their liquidity mining and the mining model and how things are going to go. So definitely take a look at this. Good information, especially if you're going to go ahead and farm it. I like the model. And also, okay, I'm going to try to remember to put this link down. But if I don't put this link down, let me get myself out of the picture for a second. Right now, they're giving a vote, allowing us to vote as far as liquidity mining. They can either start liquidity mining now or wait until the audit finishes September 2nd. They're giving the community a chance to go and vote. I have already voted. I voted for let's start ASAP. I'm a believer in it. I'm a believer in the team. I know where this is going. So I'm going to try my damn best to remember to put this stupid freaking link down so you guys can vote as well. Vote honestly. If you want to start now, start now. If you want to wait for the audit, wait for the audit. But it's important that we get the community involved, and it's healthy for the ecosystem. As far as HAKKA goes, when I first started talking about HAKKA, it wasn't worth hardly anything. Now look at it. It's pumping like crazy. It's pumping like crazy. And I told you guys, when this one starts to go live, when mining starts to go live with this one, I fully expect this thing to really take off. Now, another thing to think about. When the farming first happens, okay, when the farming first happens and liquidity starts putting out there, it probably will. If you look at every DeFi token out there, every single one, it probably will start selling. People will start selling on this. I don't expect it to have like a massive long-term dump, but I know for a fact people are going to start selling this just because of the fact that's why you farm it, to pull profits. But the way the DeFi ecosystem works, this will balance out. In my opinion, my HAKKA is both a short-term play and a long-term. I am gonna make money off of this the short term. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's my strategy. I'm gonna let those start buying into it, pick up the price. Once it starts farming and I start seeing others selling, I'm gonna pull my profits. I'm gonna find another bottom, and then I personally am gonna go ahead and hang on to this one long term because I know the team behind this, and I know this DeFi platform is going to do very well. Now, I know a lot of you guys have mentioned to me that when it comes to playing like on Uniswap and playing with the tokens on there, you see a lot of potential, and a lot of you said, hey, I wish I could short this. You know, you wish you could short it, you could long it, or you could bet against the prices or bet against the market just because of the fact that you see times where it's going to go up or down. FTX has given you guys the ability to do that. Right here, FTX Uniswap Index, basically, that with this Uniswap Index, you are betting on the top 100 tokens. Okay, so this is pretty dang cool. It's something a lot of you guys have asked for, so it's on FTX. So go and check that out for those who said, listen, I'd rather just bet against the price versus playing with it itself. Now, going to the very beginning of this video where a lot of people are talking about, Bitcoin taking a rest and, short-term bear markets. Right now, when it comes to DeFi, there is no rest. I mean, the shit that is rolling out on this, and don't go in here and play in this. I'm just showing you an example. Look at this popcorn token. Freaking popcorn token. We just had Cowboy Finance, and I know a lot of guys who actually went in on Cowboy. I did not go on Cowboy. I want to show you this. I didn't go on Cowboy. I actually regret not doing it. I just didn't have the time. If I can't get in there first when it comes to a DeFi platform like these right here, if I can't get first mover advantage within my strategy, my risk management is 12 hours. If I cannot get into it within the first 12 hours, I'm not doing it at all, because by that time it's just not worth it. I can't extract enough yield out of it, right? It's because you're yield farming. So I don't do it after 12 hours. So I didn't get in on this one, but Cowboy Finance, I know a lot of people went in here and they freaking 10x their money, somewhere around there. So I mean, it's crazy. But I'm gonna say this: seeing things like this both scare me, but also excites me, because I feel like maybe we are just getting started. Maybe we haven't found the top yet, because there's still a whole bunch of crazy just shit coming out right now in the DeFi circles. Now, before we end this video, let me talk to you about the gem, gravity.tech. Go check that out. This is part of the Waves ecosystem, and I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of growth happening right now. And with Waves Gravity, the way they're designing this, it's oracles and cross-chain communication network, meaning this right here is going to be a blockchain agnostic network. Okay, cross-chain compatibility is the goal with this. This is like, I don't know how to describe how big of a deal this is right now, to see something that is going to be blockchain agnostic in the DeFi ecosystem. This is a very, very big deal, and I'm sharing this with you guys. I know I've mentioned it to you guys before, but I'm pointing this out right now because I know for the fact, based off of watching what's happening with Neutrino and Waves and Gravity, the whole ecosystem, I have a feeling something big is about to happen. So do not go to sleep on this. This isn't some Uniswap garbage. This isn't your, your basic DeFi garbage. This is actually good quality stuff. This is good quality work. This is a collaborated effort. This is an ecosystem kind of thing. So Gravity, go take a look at it. Make sure you look at the Waves token, because remember how Waves is like the granddaddy of Gravity. When I first talked about Waves, okay, it's another big winner I share with you guys. It was right under $1. As of right now, even with the pullback, it's at $3.35. So everybody who got in Waves when I first mentioned it has done very well. I feel like I'm on a semi-winning streak. I've had a few losers. I did have a few losers. What was it though? YB Dow didn't do very, very good, but I've had a lot of winners. All right, guys. So make sure you do not go to sleep on what Gravity is doing right now, and take a look at the Waves and Neutrino ecosystem. I'm going to do a deeper dive on that whole ecosystem. I'm thinking probably tomorrow or the next day, because I need to make sure you guys can grasp the importance of USDN and the things that it is doing. All right, guys, so listen, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.